Buttercream is a classic frosting, loved by many. It is versatile and can be made with many different flavors, making it a great frosting for any dessert. This walnut buttercream frosting is a unique twist on a classic frosting that will bring your desserts up a notch. Walnut buttercream frosting is commonly paired with walnut cake, however, it also goes great with chocolate, yellow, carrot, and spice cakes. It can also be added to brownies and cookies to give them a delicious nutty flavor. This walnut buttercream frosting is easy to make and requires no prior baking experience. This is a great frosting to make with spices cakes during the fall or winter seasons. It has just the right amount of walnuts to get a nice taste and slight crunch in the texture. Walnuts make a great addition to this already delicious buttercream frosting recipe. What is walnut cake and walnut buttercream frosting? Walnut cake is a traditional English dessert that can be made in sponge or coffee cake form. Walnut cake is made with chopped walnuts in the batter, which gives the cake texture and flavor. It is often made with coffee or maple, which complements the taste of walnuts. Walnut cake can also include spices such as cinnamon and nutmeg. It is a popular dessert enjoyed during traditional tea time. Walnut cake is often paired with a walnut buttercream frosting, but walnut cream cheese frosting and Swiss meringue buttercream are also popular frostings used. Walnut buttercream includes finely chopped walnuts to give the frosting a nice texture and subtle nut taste. Benefits of walnuts. Walnuts are a popular addition to many dessert recipes. They are used for their pleasant taste and delectable texture. Not only do walnuts have a delicious taste, but they also have several health benefits. Black and English are the most common types of walnuts. They both grow off trees and are the edible seeds of the fruits bared by the walnut tree. They have been eaten for thousands of years by people and are one of the most popular types of nuts. Walnuts are full of healthy fats, fiber, vitamins, and minerals. They are rich in antioxidants, more than any other common nuts. Walnuts can also help regulate a healthy gut and support healthy brain function. Walnuts have even been proven to help you manage your weight and lower your blood pressure. They even are believed to help reduce the risk of some cancers when eaten regularly. They are one of the healthiest foods you can eat thanks to all their nutritious benefits. Though adding walnuts to your frosting or dessert doesn't make it healthy, it does provide a great taste and consistency. Walnuts on their own make a healthy snack that comes with several benefits. However, it is important to make sure that you and anyone you know doesn't have a walnut allergy before serving a dish with walnuts in it, as some people have severe nut allergies. What you need to make this recipe: 2 1/4 cup confectioner's sugar, 1 stick butter, softened, 1 ounce walnuts, finely chopped, 1 tablespoon milk. Step-by-step instructions to make this walnut buttercream frosting. Step 1. Chop the walnuts finely, so they are in small pieces. In a large bowl, mix the walnuts and milk. Step 2. Using a mesh strainer, gradually sift the powdered sugar, adding it to the walnut and milk mix. Step 3. Using an electric mixer, gradually beat the butter into the mixture. Beat all the ingredients until the frosting has reached a smooth and soft consistency. Tips and tricks. Getting walnuts finely chopped by hand can be a painstaking process. When chopping walnuts by hand, it can be tricky to chop them without them flying away, and you risk accidentally cutting yourself. Though you can finely chop the walnuts with a knife and cutting board, there are also some less stressful and easier ways to get the job done. Using a food processor can make chopping walnuts more efficient. Simply add the walnuts to the food processor and pulse the walnuts until they reach a fine consistency. Be sure to not use other settings, as you may end up with powder if you don't pay attention. You can also use a pastry cutter to easily and quickly chop walnuts. The pastry cutter will allow you to finely chop your walnuts without the worry of accidentally cutting your hand. Some people prefer their walnuts to be toasted. Luckily, you can easily toast your walnuts. Simply heat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and bake the walnuts on a cookie tray for 8 to 10 minutes. Make sure that your butter is softened before making the frosting. Add Adding cold butter can cause the frosting to not reach the proper consistency and may cause it to curdle. You also want to make sure your butter is not melted, as it may cause the frosting to be runny. Since this frosting is a buttercream, it can last 2 to 3 days at room temperature if it is covered. After that, the frosting should be stored in the fridge in an airtight container. This frosting can be stored in the fridge for up to a week and in the freezer for up to 6 months. If you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.